me a light. A Bud Light.
If you just ask for a light beer, you never know what you'll get.
Case of light? No, Bud Light.
So if you want the less filling light beer with the first name and taste, don't just ask for a light beer.
Give me light.
Ask them to bring out their best.
A Bud Light.
Bud Light. Because everything else
Thanks.
is just a light.
Dad, help me get in shape. I feel like I've lost the edge.
You've lost the edge?
Everybody's got a diet right. It doesn't matter who you are. It's gonna be a tough fight. So give yourself the greatest taste.
I bet you didn't know that Diet Rite has no salt. Technically speaking, Dad, it's sodium. I've been avoiding salt myself for 4 or 5 years now. Furthermore, I like the way Diet Rite.
Fans, how would you like to cruise along the Caribbean with 6 of your favorite Mets? Well, for 1 week, November 15th through the 22nd, you can. You'll set sail for 7 nights and 8 days from San Juan, Puerto Rico, aboard the Mets' official cruise line, the luxurious Cunard Countess. The Cunard Countess, which is registered in Great Britain, will travel to such Caribbean ports as St. Martin, St. Thomas, Guadeloupe, and many, many more. For traveling on this special Mets cruise, you receive round-trip flights via regularly scheduled carrier to San Juan, all gourmet meals aboard ship, exclusive private functions with the players, and much, much more. For information on this fabulous vacation opportunity, you can write to Hartford Holiday Travel, 277 Northern Boulevard, Great Neck, New York, 11021.
Fans, the Mets and Fujifilm invite you to enter the Mets Baseball Like It Oughta Be photo contest. Enter your favorite color photo in one of the following categories: Mets on the field at Shea, life in the stands at Shea, Mets fans away from Shea, or future Mets, 12 years old and under. And you could win a pair of 1987 Mets season tickets, plus other great prizes. To enter, send a postcard with your name, address, and phone number, and the category you're entering, along with your photo, to Mets Baseball Like It Oughta Be photo contest, Fuji Photofilm USA, 555 Thaxter Road, Elmsford, New York, 10523.
Give me a light.
Bud Light.
If you just ask for a light beer, you never know what you'll get.
Give me a light. Bud Light. Hey, thanks.
So if you want the less filling light beer with the first name and taste, don't just ask for a light beer.
Can I have a light? Bud Light.
Bud Light. Because everything else is just a light.
Want to know how I know it's time to feed these babies? When my morning delivery comes from Purolator.
Purolator.
That's correct.
Frank, it's time for your 10:15 meeting.
How did you know that?
The man is here from Purolator.
Purolator.
That is what I said.
No, you didn't.
Lots of people depend on Purolator Courier, but they still have a little trouble with our name.
It's coffee time. Here comes Purolator. Purolator Courier.
For dependability you'll never forget, remember Purolator Courier.
Hey, Taurus. Hey, Motor Trend Car of the Year.
Thunderbird, right?
Yeah, car of the ages. Hey, where you from?
Fairfield County. We love it.
Oh, yeah. Tough. Are you getting your chrome polish?
A 7,500-mile checkup. Life's tough in Connecticut.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
Come see the front-wheel drive Taurus, and don't pass up the Thunderbird. New low 6.9 financing or up to $600 in cash back. It's worth the trip wherever you're from.
You ever been to Brooklyn, Taurus?
Yes, once.
Some people like the taste of Coke, and some people like the taste of Pepsi. But some people go out of their way for the taste of RC.
For years, Americans have been throwing money at cars from Germany, Sweden, Britain, France, and Italy. 25, 50,000. No amount has been too much for an import. Well, now you can put a good portion of your money back into your pockets. Introducing the 1986 Oldsmobile 98. This high-performance luxury 98 asks you to have the guts to spend less and not pay for import costs and foreign images. So get an Olds 98 and throw more money at the other good things in life.
From your good old guy. Another Autoland exclusive, now through Saturday only. $89 down on every new car and truck in stock. Plus, we'll pay your first 3 payments. Just $89 down on all in-stock Dodge, Ford, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Toyota in our 2,500 available inventory. Here's how it works. Only $89 down. Your monthly payment is $97. Get a check for $291. Your monthly payment is $285. Take a check for $855. That's 3 months free. This event lasts through Saturday only at Autoland, home of the world's largest Dodge Land.
I hate my mother. She's so much prettier than me.
Jordache Basics.
Your mother?
Have you ever seen her mother?
I have. I'm hoping she'll be divorced before I'm out of school.
I found an old picture of her from when she was my age.
Was she hot?
No. She was kind of short with freckles and a little bit overweight. Kind of like you. Exactly like me.
Introducing the special Northeast Edition Tempo LX.
Nice wheels.
Now available through your New York, New Jersey, Connecticut Ford dealer.
Oh, kinda shy. Oh, we're ignoring me now, are we?
Power steering, locks and mirrors, AM/FM stereo, and free automatic transmission.
Oh, hey, look, I'm basically a nice...
One step closer and I'll call a cop.
Okay.
At your New York, New Jersey, Connecticut Ford dealer today.
The way cheap phones break down, the companies that make them must do some pretty interesting tests.
You hear me?
I hear you. I heard something.
Real torture tests. And ring tests.
I heard it. What did you hear? I heard it. I didn't hear it. Are you sure you heard it?
Well, for over 100 years, AT&T's made phones that pass the real test.
It's nothing. I dropped the phone.
You get what you pay for. AT&T, the right choice.
Give me a light. Ooh, Bud Light. That's a great game. What happened?
If you just ask for a light beer, you never know what you'll get.
Pitcher of light.
Bud Light.
So if you want the lips-filling light beer with the first name and taste, don't just ask for a light beer.
Give me a light.
Ask them to bring out their best.
Bud Light.
Bud Light. Because everything else is just a light.
When you buy a Nissan 300ZX, you buy a legend, a tradition of many Z cars, each meticulously made to the tolerance of an expensive watch. You buy a racing heritage unmatched by any car in its class. But most of all, when you buy the awesome 300ZX, you buy Nissan, America's #1 selling import car. The name is Nissan.
For over 20 years, manufacturers Hanover has been coming through for us.
We got the low. We got the low. We got the low.
Today, we're a mid-sized company, and they're still committed to helping us grow. With credits and bottom-line ideas like the business manager. It's a cash management and accounting package designed for our size company. Simple, even for me. And they're the only bank that offers it. That's commitment.
Nice. That ours? Beautiful.
The Business Manager, another bottom-line idea from manufacturers Hanover Trust.
A certain American institution allows their people only Coke and Pepsi, which means they're sentenced to a life of Coke and Pepsi. But there'll always be some people who'll go out of their way for the taste of RC Cola. A taste that's unrestrained. Yes, some people will go out of their way for the taste of RC, but sometimes they go too far.